Hey, what's up guys? Cook Critical here, today bringing you some new recipes, some delicious foods, so let's just get right into it. Yeah baby! That's what we're talking about, that's what we're cooking about, woo! Hey guys, cooking here, bringing you a new recipe. Now I'm sure you must think, okay, so the React video is finished and right now we're jumping in or back in the past or the future with this cooking video, but let me tell you a little bit secret. The time between the reaction video and the cooking video that I'm making you now is actually about a month or half a month at least. Yeah, long. Yeah, I know the upload speed and duration and all that is fucking long, but let me tell you, my upload speed and my editing skills are inconsistent, so I'll do one half 1 year and then I'll do the other half the other year, so that's pretty much it. But anyways, that's all in the past. Well, at least my first part of the video is in the past, or is it this the future? I'm not sure. Something to think about. Anyways, today I have blah blah blah. Sorry, my speech is a little bit slurred today because I went to the dentist and my feeling of my toothache and the anesthesia hasn't still run off. But don't worry about that, I'm all good. Today I am bringing you a nice recipe for a soup. Yes, usually I do some hearty meals or something like that, make the pastas and like meat dishes, but this one is really simple. Mostly I got this recipe from asking one of my friends on Discord, like just give me a random number and I'll choose the recipe from the recipe book and I'll make it in the next video or something like that. And I believe this one was in, yes, 63, the Pavese soup. This one was kind of simple. I mean, it's the most ingredients, the three most ingredients that this soup has is like the bouillon, the stock, broth, whatever you want to call it, a piece of toast, and an egg, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this little here delicious beauty. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the main ingredients, what do we need and how to prepare it. Let's go. So first things first, the recipe asks you for the black, or I don't know. The first thing first that the recipe asks you for is dark meat bouillon. So I would say maybe beef stock. Yeah, that surely is the good one. The other one is Harris. I believe that was the booze. I got some white wine, so that should be more than enough. One piece of toast. Some maybe margarine or butter. I got that one in the log. A little bit of grated cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese the soup would prefer, but I got some hollandaise cheese, so I'll just use that one. One egg, and of course some diced up parsley leaves. So yeah, that's actually kind of simple. But yeah, let me prepare the ingredients and we're gonna start cooking. Alright, and here we go. Ingredients are ready. One piece of block of bouillon cube that we're gonna use for 1 liter of petrol water. Of course we can't make like the stock or broth or whatever from the scratch because that would take too long. Normally when you make like chicken stock or beef stock or even a vegetable stock for the soups, it at least takes about 2 hours minimum. Maximum 4 hours maybe. Why? Because, well, first of all, you have to like boil up the bones. Because as you maybe noticed, some of you guys at the home, if you're a mom or grandmother or whatever, always buys like at the stores asking if you have any chicken bones or beef bones or something like that, or marrows or whatever. That shit takes a long time to like boil up. You put it on the in the fucking what was it? The bowl, not the bowl, but the you know the fucking boiling thing. This one. Fucking hell, English. Am I right? You boil it up in the water for like 2 hours until all the gray goop comes out of it. You scoop it out. You boil it some more. You add the vegetables until it's finally all the like juices and the flavor is completely boiled out of the last of meat and the bones. And then you can strain it. Get rid of all the fat of it, and then you have your stock ready. But of course we can't do it because that's too long, so we're gonna do the budget version of our soup. So we're just gonna use the little cube here, and that's pretty much it. We got how much is it, like for 4 portions of white wine? Shit, where's the 50 grams or so, so that's gonna be good. 1 piece of toast, some chopped out parsley, some grated cheese, 1 egg, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can start cooking. First up is gonna go our bread. We need to toast up our bread. And here we go. Our toast is nice golden brown, cooked with butter from both sides, of course. Our stock here is boiling up, so we can finally add the white wine to it as well. There we go. And now we're just gonna mix it up a little bit more, let it simmer a bit more, so the bouillon cube completely dissolves inside the water. Let's do a little taste test, how it is. Hopefully I don't need any more salt or anything else. Perfect. I can also feel the white wine here as well, and yeah. I think this bad boy is ready to be served. So, our stock is ready. Now what we just need to do is, let's see, the recipe asks first to add the grated cheese all over the toast. About yay much should be more than enough. Then you just crack over the egg over the top. Nice and easy, like this. And of course, the last one is a hot, nice stock based right on top of it. There we go. And add some parsley on top of it. And there you go. Pavese soup is ready. A toast, a piece of egg, a hot stock, and some little bit of garnish. And that's pretty much it. Oh damn. I thought this was going to be more complicated than that, but no. So let's try out taste test, see how good it is or not. Alright, well, here it is. Half the toast is pretty much absorbed like most of the soup here, so it looks like a giant sponge. But the egg here is cooked nicely together with the water. We're just gonna add this a little bit and see how it tastes. A little bit of cheese. Huh, interesting. It's not bad. It's quite interesting. Together with the cheese, the parsley, and the egg, you don't even need any salt in it because, well, there's a lot of salt in like a single bouillon cube, but this one, damn. It tastes quite actually nice, really. It reminds me of like French onion soup, something similar, because I remember you also add like a bunch of onions, and of course the like the stock and bread as well, I believe, or some bread of it. I'm not sure how much bread of it, and of course the cheese on top. But yeah, it tastes interesting. It's not bad, I'll tell you what. It's really good. I could have added like maybe extra more cheese as well. God damn. It's actually not that bad, it's really good. So I enjoyed this one. So I would say this recipe is actually a grand success. If you guys enjoyed this video, well, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. Here's a new recipe for you to learn as well. If you want like make a fancy dinner for your family, or you know your special significant other, and you just want to, you know, go on a little budget, this is pretty much it. Just chicken stock or beef stock or whatever, with a piece of toast, an egg, and a little bit of cheese on top of it, and that's pretty much it. And you got yourself some fancy ass French soup. At least I think it's French. I'm not sure. It's a fun fact actually that most of the French cuisine that you see, like the snails, the French onion soup, actually all these foods were created in the French Revolution, because people were starving so much that they just had to like scrounge out everything they could find. So you would say, oh, the snails are disgusting and blah blah blah, how could they eat it? Well, they could eat it, of course, because they were literally starving there. And because of this little phenomenon of theirs in the French Revolution, they incorporated all the foods back then into like modern dishes. So you would imagine, oh man, I'm basically eating like a revolutionary, but instead of, you know, eating like a starving peasant, right now I'm just wasting hundreds and hundreds of euros to eat snails, basically. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, soup was a resounding success. I liked it, very enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I'll make a next reaction video some other time. I'm not sure what should I do next, maybe Pine's video or maybe Seth's video. I know that he released a new one, but we'll see about that. And if you have any ideas for recipes that I should do, just put them down below in the comments. I think one of the comments like months ago said that I should try and make an Irish stew, so maybe I'll try to make that one. And for you guys, you can just, you know, ask what recipe you want me to try out to make, maybe from your hometown or home country, whatever it is. Or maybe just add like a number, like any random number from like page, let's say 20 to like page 500 from my recipe book, my giant book here. And I'll just randomly pick a number that you can put down in the comments below, and we'll see what kind of recipe we can make out of it. So yeah, I'll finish this soup eating now and finish the video making, I don't know, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, who knows. You know how I am with these upload speeds and things like that. I also gonna do a new gameplay video of the new game that I bought in Steam. I saw some videos of it and it was quite enjoyable, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye. Okay, hey guys, this is a pre-recording before I start my cooking video, because the cooking video that I'm gonna make now is gonna be in the front of the clip, and this is gonna be the second part. So yeah, it's gonna be a kind of a confusing time relapse thingamajig. I'll say, oh fucking mud. Can you believe this schmuck? I'm so fucking lazy. But anyways, today we were gonna check out Alexandriate. At least that's what I'm gonna say later on. That's what we're gonna check it out, but never mind. Anyways, yes, Alexandriate Part 2. This has been made by the very talented Malthius, the newest Doehati in the historical Wojak meme section here. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I haven't seen that. I saw the first part, I remember clearly, but I haven't checked out the second part. This has been posted like since September. Oof, oh boy. Also, there it is, the newest set video. I'm gonna save that for another time. And there's still the pint video that I haven't seen. Oh man, there's quite a few videos that I have been saving for some, you know, interesting times. But yes, since my work schedule finally cleaned up for this month, and you know, the hell that was the last month is finally over, thank God, I'm gonna be able to post more of the React videos so far. As long as I don't get like copy strike then by anybody, because I already got 2 strikes for no reason at all. But fine, whatever. I mean there is a reason, but it's like, can you at least have the courtesy and just send a removal request? It's just that easy. And besides, it's a React video. I mean, doesn't that like go in the guidelines saying, yo, yeah, that's fine, whatever. You never know with YouTube. But anyways, into the video we go. With all the next React videos that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna just, you know, make them alongside any cooking recipes that I find on my here little cookbook. The big cookbook, the legendary one. I asked one of my friends on Discord to say what recipe from the page I should choose, and I'm gonna make that soup today. Or at least I already did make the soup, and you've seen it in the video. But what I need for you guys is to help me think of the recipe that I should make on the next video, on the sets video, on the pints video. So let's start with the sets video. So for you guys, I have a question. Just pick any random number from, let's say, from page 60 to page, let's see, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking pages up in here, to page 600. And the first comment that posts the number, I'm gonna check the recipe that's in the book, and I'm gonna try to recreate it as best as I can in the next set video. So that's gonna be interesting. But anyways, let's go check out the video. Alexander. Your conquests were great, but goddammit, you should have at least made an heir apparent. You idiot. Oh look, Apple's shake horses little. Damn. I like this little 80s intro song. Wait, what did it say? Let me just check. Oh, Alexander, please can we go home? I miss my family. My feet are killing me. Come on, Alexander, it's been 20 years. I don't want to go to India. Fine. We're gonna go back. But we're gonna go through the desert. What? Why? It's a shortcut. Sure. Fucking half the army dies. I'm conquering! Man, what a guy. I like how he and his father defeated the Sparta, the greatest warrior culture in all the Greece, only because they invented a longer stick. I mean, yeah, that's how it went. I'm gonna stick that guy with a longer stick. What you gonna do about that, huh? Subscribe to our channel.
Alexander's great victory at the Granicus resulted in the Ionian Greek cities throwing open their gates to the liberator.
Yep.
Seeking to secure his foothold in Anatolia, he wisely kept most of the local Greek Tarjanis in their place, accepting the subjugation of many groveling Persian nobles in order to incorporate them into his empire.
Alright.
Marching to Sardis, the Persian regional capital, the satrap immediately surrendered and opened his enormous treasury for the Macedonian monarch.
Yo, you can't just conquer us!
Now, the
I can't believe this
had
is
the
happening to
resources
me!
he needed to strike deep into Achaemenid lands.
Yeah.
The only threat that remained was Memnon of Rhodes. Long ago, Memnon had lived at the Macedonian court after betraying the Persian king of kings. There, he met both Philip and Alexander, learning much about their future plans and reforms.
Yeah. I heard about Memnon just recently in one of the Total War, what was it, Troy Total War trailers. I thought he was black. Oh wait, or was he Thracian? Wait, is this the Thracian guy? I'm not sure.
The 7-year-old Alexander, in turn, asked a shitload of questions about Persian military capabilities, something Memnon quickly picked up on.
Take your meds, kid.
Luckily for Memnon, his brother had managed to do enough Persian bootlicking in Egypt that the Shah pardoned him.
Where is my wife?
So when Philip sent Parmenion to Asia, it was Memnon who eventually halted the Macedonian advance, defeating Parmenion.
Oh.
Memnon had witnessed the rise of the Macedonian Empire, gaining an extensive knowledge of their war machine. He was easily the most deadly man the Persians had, and now, after a lifetime of betraying Greek civilization, he was given command of the Persian navy in order to destroy the Greek supply lines to Anatolia.
Not gonna work out too well.
But Alexander wasn't some gay Brit bomb for some shithole island. He didn't give a rat's ass about naval battles. Nor did he need to.
Yeah.
Instead, he just systematically conquered every naval base the Persians had, forcing Memnon to withdraw further and further away.
That's the best strategy. Like, why do you want to like go around and fight battles in the fucking sea? Just go around the cities, burn down the ports, conquer them, whatever. It's like, hey, check it out, Alexander. I got all your ports. Yeah, so what? I'm gonna go and conquer the rest of the lands. So go and join the sea.
At Miletus, the stubborn defenders were finally defeated after Alexander's engineers literally carved a hole in the city walls.
Nice.
The corrupted Memnon eventually chose to concentrate his men, leading a formidable defense at Halicarnassus. It was a grueling siege, with Memnon's men launching countless sorties and repeated night attacks to burn down siege equipment. But Alexander was relentless and killed far more defenders at each engagement. Finally, Memnon launched his entire garrison in an audacious attempt to kill Alexander himself.
Oh, is this the legendary battle? The Battle of Halicarnassus? I don't remember. I think I saw it in the movie.
Human. If not for you, then for the greater good.
The greater good is coming to you from my bolter.
Do you not care for you?
Mean so little to you.
Do they mean so much to you?
Do the deaths of yours mean so much to you? Are you that weak?
I love that Space Marine quote. Blood Ravens! Man. I gotta give credit where it's due, because Malthius and other creators who created this video, they put, I don't know what it is, like, the difference between Dovahati and, Malthius here is clearly, like, in the animations, in the story. Like, Dovahati, like, stretches 40 minutes long video, and it's interesting in some parts, but it's just kind of hard to, like, keep up, and sometimes you just, like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, cool. It's just like Wojaks and chat checks like all over the place, and just he talks so fast, and it's like, I don't know. It's a little bit hard for him to like keep the attention span of brainlets like us, but it's like whatever. Malthius on the other hand makes a really great effort in like animating the videos, the soundtracks and the editing work. I mean, check this out, the fucking battle scenes. Like, this is fucking awesome. It's short, sure, but it compresses, like, the story in such a short span, and actually, tells only, like, the important bits of the story, rather than, stretch out the whole thing in, like, 15 minutes with filler episodes, and, yeah. It's much cooler, actually. You enjoy these kinds of videos a lot more. Alright. No! Greek bros! Send in companions! Damn. This looks fucking nice. What you gotta do now, huh? Ah, no, my spear! I need a weapon! What now, Alexander? Who that? Okay. I don't remember this
But
in
it
the
was
books.
not enough. Alexander overwhelmed the enemy, and Memnon was forced to retreat, abandoning all but his best men to their fate. Memnon spitefully burned Halicarnassus to the ground and escaped with his
My
fate.
little bitch.
He would be back. He had one last trick up his sleeve. But now, having cucked the Persians out of their strongholds in Anatolia, the far-sighted
Seed
Alexander
cope.
sent a shitload of his
Dispersion,
men
bro.
home over the winter so that they could impregnate their wives and breed the next generation of conquerors.
Nice.
However, even with severely reduced forces, the king kept pushing forwards.
That's
After
right.
some local hillbilly retards repeatedly attacked his supply lines in Anatolia and blocked off mountain passes, Alexander deemed it fitting to teach them a lesson in
Based mountains.
Sagalassos. Knowing they'd be mogged by the god king,
Doesn't
the
make no
hillbilly squatters
sense.
fled to their natural habitat,
Jesus
some random
Christ.
ass hill in Chimdown.
That's
Our
awesome.
hero
Alright, where was I? I had to make a little pause there.
personally led his men in
All right.
an assault, putting an end to this pathetic display.
Yeah,
Around
fuck
this
you,
time,
Ooga Boogas.
Alexander started making some personnel changes to consolidate his rule.
Can you
First by
cat please?
jailing a
Please
bunch of
let me
scheming
go.
backstabbers
No.
before they could carry out their subversive plans.
Yeah, fuck
Then,
off.
Alexander gave his old friend Arios command of the Thessalian
Thanks,
cavalry.
bro.
And appointed Antigonus the One-Eyed as governor of Anatolia. There was no better candidate.
Nice.
Antigonus, being built like the shit brick house he was, would go on to put down several rebellions with nothing but his massive phallus and a handful of garrison troops, even
Fucking
conquering
nice.
new territories in Alexander's name,
Not bad,
absolutely
not bad at all.
mogging any rebel he faced. When he wasn't
Mogged.
busy crushing a rebellion or conquering some city, Antigonus sent Alexander every spare soldier he could, just to increase the difficulty level for his own amusement. We'll revisit this great big man later, but now we must return to our main story. Marching to Gordium, what
Fucking hell.
occurs next is one of those
Oh,
great
Jesus
feats
Christ.
in history
They just
which
don't breed them
reverberate
like they
throughout
used
the
to, eh?
ages. You see, the ancient King Midas had dedicated this autistically complicated knot to the Sky Father forever ago. Priests since time immemorial declared that whoever could undo the knot would rule all of
Oh boy, another puzzle, eh? Google, where can I skip this piece of shit?
Asia. Alexander took one look at the damn thing and sliced it in half with his sword. The
Yeah.
stunned observers were then greeted with a lightning storm as Zeus himself thundered down his approval for his true
Fucking
son.
my
If any of you still doubt that Alexander was
Nice.
literally a god, there'll be plenty more signs as this narrative continues. At this moment,
sake.
something in Memnon flared.
Uh-oh.
He was the man of destiny, not Alexander. He would put an end to this pitiful expedition once and for all.
Yeah,
and
go
he
seat in
would be the
cold-hearted
warlord of
Memnon.
all Greece, and not even a so-called god king could stop him. Memnon unleashed the full might
see
of the
about
Persian
that.
navy, striking Alexander's supply lines and threatening to strand the entire coalition deep in Persian territory. After rapidly conquering many Aegean islands, he then convinced the Spartans and tempted the boy-lover Athenians with twinks, insisting that they revolt to restore the shitty glory days of their backwater city-states. Leading the Athenians was none other than, guess who? Demosthenes. To the surprise of fucking no one. It looked like Memnon would derail
Literally
the entire
who?
Persian campaign.
Don't care.
But the gods finally took notice.
Oh man, this is I fucking hate like Greek city-states. Those assholes always rebel. I mean, you get united, and then some asshole says, "Hey, you want to have your independence back? Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's fight for independence," and then betray each other later on, and then fight each other again. For shitty islands and shit like that.
They could not have their embodiment on Earth
What
be
idiots.
challenged by some shekel-chasing Greek traitor. Thus, they smited the Greek for his defiance of Alexander's divine spirit, throwing the entire offensive into disarray.
Reclamo.
Now, Alexander would rely on his subordinates to mop up the leaderless Persian navy, for an even greater threat would soon arrive from the east.
Oh.
The King of Kings Darius himself had not been idle, and the horde he was summoning would
Oh,
be
yes,
greater
the
than anything
Immortals.
Alexander or his men had ever seen.
I mean, the Immortals' armies were just basically untrained peasants with shitty spears and, those wooden shields. And the only thing why they call them Immortals is because you kill one and another takes their place. But that's pretty much it. The 300 movies Immortals were a little bit more interesting. But, that's like, whatever. That's comic book shit. Video's ended. Man, that was awesome. Good video by Malthius. Let's see. A like from me. Cool video, bruh. That was awesome. That was pretty dope. Nice. I can't wait for part 3. I'm gonna like my own comment because, you know, I'm just that kind of a fucking idiot. Let's see. Alexandria credits. I don't really care. So we saw the first one. We saw the Byzantium. Yeah, this was pretty awesome. So we are finished with today's cooking video. We are finished today's with the React video as well, and we're gonna move on and, you know, create more shitposts and gameplay videos. And I'll see you guys at the next cooking/React video. So peace out, guys. Bye.